Hi everyone, welcome to another decluttering video where I take things in my makeup collection, I go through them. I'm going to try to get rid of as much as possible. So I've already done one for lipsticks. I'll link that in the upper right hand corner for you to see and check out. I'll make a whole playlist because there's going to be tons of these kinds of videos for different categories of makeup. So I know a lot of you are stuck at home. I know a lot of people are kind of anxious or going through a rough time and the world is just a little bit crazy right now. So I hope that these videos can be a nice distraction for you or just kind of keep you company or give you something to do if you are stuck at home and don't have a lot of other things to entertain you. Of course, I hope that you subscribe to the channel by hitting that red subscribe button. Go follow Allure Beauty on Instagram, and I will be linking various videos throughout this one if you want to go check out more things to watch. So this video is going to be decluttering and going through all of my lip crayons. So anything that's in like this crayon pencil style or in the jumbo crayon form, I have a ton of them. I really like this kind of lip product. That's why I have so many of them, but I definitely need to whittle these down. The caveats I always give for the declutter videos are: one, just because I do or don't declutter something doesn't mean it's the right or wrong way to declutter something. I have a pretty high tolerance for keeping things that I probably should throw out. So don't take this as me saying this product is safe or healthy to keep. It may not be, but I'm just making a personal decision for myself in my own collection. On that note, the second thing is these are items from my personal use collection. They are not inclusive of things that I show in videos that are put aside for things like giveaways or gifts. And third, when I say get rid of something, I prioritize being able to give them to someone else to use, like family or friends, or if I can't do that, to recycle them, not just chuck them out. So places like TerraCycle are a really nice resource for being able to recycle specifically cosmetic packaging, or otherwise try to clean them out and recycle them. And as a very last resort, if for some reason they can't be recycled, then you may have to actually throw it out. And in that whole gifting giveaway category, you can also look into shelters or organizations that will take gently used or new cosmetics. So first things first, let's go ahead and count these, see how many we are starting with. Okay, so we have 50, 50, and 19. So there are 119 lip crayons in this entire pile here. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try to categorize them roughly by color family so that I can swatch them and try to compare the colors and get rid of colors that are overlapping. Okay, so we have rough color categories. Obviously, there is always going to be some sort of overlap, but let's go ahead. Let's start with the nudes because as I go along and swatch, I know that my arm is going to become stained with all these colors, so let's go ahead and start with the nudes. And I'll try to go roughly lightest to darkest. So first is a Tarte Lip Surgeons in the shade Buff. This is a shimmering deeper nude. NYC's City Proof Twistable Crayon in the shade 10 Nolita Neutral. Super pale and actually also shimmering nude. More recent product, one of the LA Girl Lipify Stylos in the shade Dreamer. A Revlon Just Bitten Kissable Balm in the shade 50 Precious. Super pale. Revlon Color Burst Matte Balm in the shade Complex. A Bellium Tools in the Nude Auto Lip Crayon in the shade, I don't know, maybe it's in the nude. A Stila Longwear Lip Color in the shade In the Nude. Seems to be a common shade name. Yeah, I don't know why I have these kinds of lip colors around. I don't like these really warm-toned nudes. Another Tarte Lip Surgeons in the shade Exposed. This packaging is really, really sticky and grody. I do like that shade. A Maybelline Superstay Ink Crayon. I love this formula. I probably won't get rid of any of these because they are new to my collection. This is Live on the Edge. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have put this in the nude category. That's a super deep, kind of bricky shade. Another Revlon Color Burst in the shade Koi. Same in the shade in Ingenue. Is that what it says? Yeah, Ingenue. And a L'Oreal Matte Lip Crayon in the shade Lady Toffee. This is also pretty new. All right, I'm actually going to get rid of about half of these. I'm going to get rid of Tarte Buff. I'm going to get rid of the NYC Nolita Neutral. I'm going to get rid of this one and this one, both of the Revlon colors in the shade Complex and Precious. I'm going to get rid of this shade, the Stila in the Nude. And I'm going to get rid of these two shades. Again, both Revlon shades in Ingenue and Koi. Let's look at the vaguely coral shades that I have here. First one is a Revlon Color Burst in the shade Unapologetic. Super bright and pigmented color. A CoverGirl Lip Perfection Jumbo Gloss Bomb in the shade 235. It's much more sheer color. Same CoverGirl type of product, 240. Same type of product, but in the shade 245. I like all of these because they're nice and wearable, even though the color is bright. And then an LA Girl Lipify Stylo in the shade Brave. And I'm going to actually keep all of those. All right, next up are pinks. This is one of the CoverGirl Lip Perfection Jumbo Glosses, shade 205. Light and sheer. This is a Pixie product, Happy Thoughts Pink in the Magic Tink Tint. This is by Pixie Glow. This is something that I use more as a stain. Definitely gonna keep that one. Tarte Lip Surgeons in the shade Adored. Shimmering finish. We've got 3 Stila Lip Glaze sticks here. Shades Grapefruit, Fruit Punch, and Plum. I don't really like the way these feel, the goopy and sticky quality that they have. Another CoverGirl Lip Perfection in the shade 210. Revlon Just Bitten Kissable Lip Balm in Honey. Tarte Natural Lip Stain Pencil Lip Surgeons in Charmed. Newer product, Physicians Formula Rosé Kiss All Day in the shade Blind Date. Just added this to my collection, so definitely don't plan on throwing it out. Revlon Color Burst in the shade 105 Demure. NYC City Proof Twistable Intense Lip Color in Parsons Pink. Ugh, silvery metallic pink. Ugh. I've got 3 e.l.f. matte lip colors, but these 2 are in the same shade. So we have Natural, and these 2 are both Tea Rose. So here's Natural, and here's Tea Rose. I like the formula on this product. A ColourPop Lippy Sticks in Last Call. 2 more Physicians Formula Rosé Kiss All Day pencils in Blushing Mauve and First Kiss. A Jordana Twist and Shine Moisturizing Balm Stain in the shade Gorgeous Peony. L'Oreal Lilac in the shade Choco Lac. It's a very pretty color. Revlon Color Burst Matte Balm in the shade Elusive. Revlon Color Burst Lacquer Balm in the shade Croquette. And one of my all-time favorite lip pencil or lip crayon formulas. These are the ink crayons from Maybelline from their Superstay line. So I'm not even going to swatch these because I know that I'm not going to throw them away, but I have the shades Seek Adventure, Stay Exceptional, and Lead the Way. Okay, the ones I'm going to get rid of are this third one here, the Tarte shade in Adored. The next three shades here, because I do not like the formula, those are the three lip glaze sticks from Stila. This shade here from Tarte Charmed. This shade here from Revlon Demure. The shimmering metallic pink from NYC in the shade Parsons Pink. And this last shade here, the Revlon Color Burst in Croquette. All right, moving on to kind of mauve-y nude colors. Two of the CoverGirl Lip Perfections. First is the shade 270, then 265. I guess I should do 265 first, then 270. I'm gonna do the three LA Girl Lipify Stylos together. Giddy, Honey, Moon, and Teddy. I don't think I did a very good job of isolating the mauve pinks here. Then we have a Milani Ludicrous Matte Lip Crayon in Can't Even. A really grody packaged Tarte Lip Surgeons in Hope. One of the Superstay ink crayons in Enjoy the View. A Sexy Mother Pucker Gloss Stick in Nudist. Revlon Color Burst in the shade Sultry. Whoa. And a Tarte Lip Surgeons in Envy. All right, I'm only gonna get rid of a few. The first shade, CoverGirl 265. This LA Girl lip color in the shade Teddy. And the Sexy Mother Pucker Nudist shade. Next category are the pinky purples, like the fuchsias and the magentas. So we have Tarte Lip Surgeons in Frisky. Shimmering Finish. CoverGirl Lip Perfection Balm 220. Revlon Just Spit and Kissable Balm Stain in the shade Sweetheart. NYC City Proof in Fulton Street. The next five are from Revlon. The first three are from the Color Burst line. The fourth one is a Just Bitten Kissable, and the last one is a Color Burst Matte Balm. So this is the shade Whimsical, Vivacious, and Flirtatious, Lovesick, and Showy. Next is a Maybelline Superstay ink crayon in the shade Trust or Treat Yourself. This is a Total Wear lip crayon from the company Prestige in the shade Berry With Me. An Elizabeth Arden Beautiful Color Gloss Stick in the shade Sunrise. Tarte Lip Surgeons Natural Lip Stain in Amused. This is from the brand Sugar Matte as Hell Crayon Lipstick. One of the new Physicians Formula ones, the Rosé Kiss All Day in the shade XOXO. And L'Oreal La Matte in the shade Matter of Fact. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of about half of these. I'm gonna get rid of the first 6 shades in a row here. I'm gonna keep this shade. I'm gonna get rid of these next 2 shades, both from Revlon, the Showy and Lovesick shades, and then I'm going to keep the rest. All right, moving on to the oranges and corals. Revlon Just Bitten Kissable in the shade Charm. Got some staining going on. 2 Tarte Lip Surgeons in Glisten and Joy. Here's Glisten, here's Joy. One of the Stila Lip Glaze sticks in the shade Peach. Another set of the Revlon balm stains or matte balms. This one is in the shade Tease, Rendezvous, and Mischievous. ColourPop Lippy Sticks in Hype Girl. Elizabeth Arden, beautiful color gloss stick in Coral Reef. One of Revlon's matte balms in Audacious. One of the Prestige Total Intensity Total Wear Lip Crayons in Girl on Fire. Maybelline Ink Stick or Ink Crayon in the shade Laugh Louder. And a NARS Satin Lip Pencil in Timan Faya. Gonna get rid of the second shade Tarte in Glisten. I'm gonna get rid of this shade here, Revlon Tease, and the next Stila one in Peach, and then this shade in the Prestige line Girl on Fire. All right, let's move on to more purple and berry shades. Revlon's Just Bitten Kissable in Darling. Whoops, that was off camera. So this is Darling. Stila Lip Glaze Stick in the shade Blackberry. Tarte's Lip Surgent in Pouty. Pixie Tinted Brilliance Balm in the shade number 8 Bitten Berry. Revlon Just Bitten Kissable in Smitten. CoverGirl Lip Perfection in the shade 230. Same type of product in the shade 255. Quite similar in color there. Revlon Color Burst Lacquer Balm in the shade Provocateur. Whoa, that one's definitely more of a red. Should put that in the red pile. 2 Milani Ludacris lip pencils. Or lip crayons in the shades Crazy For You and Good Side. Love both of these. Jordana Twist and Shine Moisturizing Balm Stain in Fresh Fig. Ink Crayon in the shade Make It Happen. Revlon Just Bitten in the shade Adore. CoverGirl Lip Perfection 260. Another ink crayon in the shade Settle for More. And Revlon Color Burst Matte Balm in Shameless. All right, I'm not gonna do very well on this round. The only ones I'm gonna get rid of are the second shade, the Stila Lip Glaze Stick in Blackberry, and these two shades here, the Revlon Just Bitten Kissable in Adore, and the CoverGirl Lip Perfection in 260. And last up we have the reds. So we're gonna start with a Pixie Tinted Brilliance Balm in the shade number 7 Rosy Red. Revlon Color Burst in the shade Enticing. CoverGirl Lip Perfection in 250. Tarte Lip Surgence in Fever. NYC City Proof Twistable in South Ferry Berry. Jelly Pong Pong Lip Blush Moisturizing Lip Stain. I don't know what shade this is in. Revlon Color Burst in the shade Striking. Revlon Just Bitten Kissable in the shade Romantic. L'Oreal La Matte in the shade Mad for Matte. Maybelline Color Blur in Cherry Cherry Bang Bang. Maybelline Ink Crayon in the shade Hustle in Heels. 2 of the Milani Ludacris Matte Lip Crayons, shades Truth or Dare and Love Sick. Another Maybelline Ink Crayon in the shade Own Your Empire. L'Oreal Lilac in the shade Lacquerized. Matte Lip Crayon from L'Oreal in the shade Caramel Rebel. And Milani Ludacris Matte Lip Crayon in the shade Reckless. All right, not doing too well on this patch either. I'm gonna get rid of shades 3, 4, and 5, and shade 8. The Revlon Just Bitten Kissable in Romantic. So here are the ones that I am going to be removing from my collection. We kind of started off really strong, and then as the color categories went by, I was not taking out as many. But let's go ahead and count how many I'm getting rid of. So there are 37 in here in this get rid of pile, which means that according to my calculations, 119 minus 37 is 82 left in my collection for lip crayons. Again, not fantastic, but this is the first step in reducing things that are just sitting in my collection that other people can hopefully use more than I can. So here's what's being kept. I will then organize these again by color in my collection to use. I hope that you had fun watching and that you enjoyed. Please let me know if you want me to keep doing these things, especially for other products like blushes, highlighters, things like that. I will definitely do them if you are interested in having them to watch. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch these videos. I hope you subscribe and hit the like button if you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next videos.